We are back on the screen. OG Deadeye. We're here to talk about Deadeye. How does this badge actually work? How does this badge actually activate? So let's get that like dropped, man. Now, Deadeye has been a tricky badge for years. So many people would always want to comment. There's always new people, so I'm always teaching for new people too as well. But many people will comment like, people should know this already, or this bin worked like this, that worked like this. Now you see he puts his hand up, he gets a little close, and I release it a little bit late, right? Early, is what I'm saying. My timing is on early. I turned the settings up to like superstar just so the CPU can contest me a little bit, so I can actually get this footage right for you guys. All right, and you guys see, boom, right there, Deadeye pops up. So the tricky thing with Deadeye is that it pops up on late contest, and it also deals with the percentages that 2K kind of bases what you should get and what you shouldn't get with these tests. So Deadeye is not when somebody's in your face. Naturally, that's how 2K used to make it, so there was that Deadeye ability. What they did was change it to late contest, and their badge is now a skill badge. So Deadeye is really important when you can have it on gold, or at least have it on Hall of Fame. If you can't have it on any of those levels, you can still get stuff to pop off with Deadeye on silver, but it depends on the shot, and it depends, are you really going for it? See right here on the snatch, this will not be counted as a Deadeye shot. This is just the auto contest shot for him. It's actually not a late contest, so I guess on that point, when the CPU came up within the first shot of the Deadeye clip that you guys did see, that one he contested. So whatever was programmed in the system, they made the CPU contest on that part. Now Deadeye, yes, you actually get way more Deadeyes in the park. MyCareer, you probably won't experience it, and that's what will turn a lot of people off. You won't see it popping up too much because these CPUs are robots. They're dummies. I tell you guys all the time, they make it easy for you to do what you got to do in MyCareer. They don't want to make it super hard. Imagine if MyCareer felt like online mode when you're playing against sweaties. That'd be irritating. Nobody will play MyCareer at all, so they have to leave it at some type of dummy level, meaning you could change the levels yourself, and you can even know how to get good on Hall of Fame and superstar stuff as well. Once you just learn how the bots move, the pattern that they're on, you know, the mechanics. Right here, I shoot another shot. This is not a Deadeye again. Once again, not a Deadeye shot. Now, in game, you have to think about it. I'm going to show you some Deadeye clips at the end of this video, so make sure you guys are watching this video full throughout. Do not skip this video. You can't skip the gems. Deadeye clips are going to be at the end, right? Showing y'all what my KD build, how it looks, how it plays out, the type of shot you guys shoot. You see how when I shoot that first clip, this is the Deadeye clip right here. When we shoot that Deadeye, you guys got to understand how close he actually was, and that I released the ball early. Now, since I turned the 3-point radar up to all the way up to 100, right? All the way up to 100, you're going to see how this falls and how this plays out. But look how close he is. Look at how that contest played out versus the other contest. You see how faster and quicker his hand goes up? That's an actual like contest, rather the auto contest. There's a contest, there's an auto contest. Remember, there's a hand on the ground contest. Like, you could just hold the right stick up, put your hands up, and you'll contest if you move close enough. Then there's an auto contest, meaning if you're close enough and you didn't get to put your hand up, the game will do an automatic contest to make your hand go up, you know, just a little bit if you're near him enough. And you guys have to understand these differences in contesting. Now look at this. Just have this clip run across the screen a few times for you guys. Look at Patrick Beverly's contest. You see he's up on me, he's moving left to right. I back up a little bit, I move up forward, back up, nothing. We're not going to get nothing to fly off right here. All right, no Deadeye. Now when you guys watch, now let's look at this next clip. This is the Deadeye clip. We got off of a catch and shoot, so you see that badge helped it too as well. Claymores, there's certain badges that help Deadeye play out even more. That's another thing people have to understand. Deadeye is just not solely, oh, you have Deadeye on, so you're going to make everything. What makes it more powerful is if you have the 99 ball like Curry, and you're able to, or just a 95 something, you're able to spread other shooting badges around it to amplify it. Come on now, it's just like throwing a toaster or throwing a high electricity item in the water while you're in it. That's gonna go crazy, right? So understand that's the same way how Deadeye plays out. So when you make a build and you say, okay, I got Deadeye on, but you don't have other certain badges to stack with it to make your shot stronger, See that early? That should have not went in, but I turned the 3-pointer up all the way up to 100 just to show you guys how the Deadeye window plays out. They turned this badge into a skill badge, meaning that you really need a 99, 95 to make this badge go crazy. Really crazy. If not, you're going to have to play with the tight window gap of the Deadeye, like my Kevin Durant build that I have. I have it at a 90. I have him at a 93. Okay, we get Agent 3 at least on gold. Now, when you can stack Agent 3 on gold and Deadeye on gold, you can with that. You're going to be able to get enough points. But you can't get the catch and shoot on gold. There's certain badges that they limit you on. So they try to mold you into a certain type of player based on your badges. That's why in my last video, I told everybody, comment down your highest stat. Whatever your highest stat is, 9 times out of 10, that's what you want to mold yourself as a player. Even if you say, oh, not really, because you're still going to have, when we say, hey, what's your highest tier badge? Like, what's the level it goes to? Let's say you had a 95 ball control. We know it's going to be in the playmaking. That's going where the highest tier is going to play out at. It's going to be the easiest for you to get, unless you have another high stat somewhere else. In the cap breakers to where you're really, where your build is like your guys, like 90 to 85. Anything lower is like you're kind of balancing yourself out. Anything lower. Look at this shot. This shot was so close. Looks like it could be a Deadeye. 11% covered. Not a Deadeye. Not a Deadeye. Which is crazy to me. So, in one sense, I know that they're still touching, tuning, nerfing up their Deadeye because they're trying to get it to where the shots make sense. When it is a Deadeye shot, it makes sense. Then they're trying to separate you by making you have to use a whole bunch of points to go get that, meaning you gotta have a 99, 93. They got these new cap thresholds. You can have an 85 and you get silver Agent 3. Think about that. Think about that, people. I got so many gems coming. If you think about older 2Ks, when you had an 85, you still had gold shooting badges. Now when you have an 85 now, you get Agent 3 on silver, and that's the shooting badge to pull up. They changed certain badges around, made you get volume shooter early in tier 1. Oh, make it easier for tier 1. Why? Because they want people to start getting a concept of being a volume shooter, having that badge help you out over time, and, you know, boosting you up over time. You know, it's so many details that I've started seeing, like, damn, I can see what they're doing when they're switching this up, switching that up, making these new cap breakers, making certain badges to where now you have to pick and choose what badges you want. That's really what the game is based off. And I can see more badges coming in the near future with 2K, because it's like, that's what you're going to have to base the game off. Have people make certain stats, so when they're making their stats a certain way, they can't be mad at the tier levels that they get. They know that, you know, you see what I'm saying? The older 2Ks, they could get mad, oh, this badge isn't working on this level, but may not have the stats or something like that. You know, a certain thing. So we're getting back to that point to where they're trying to clean stuff up. Deadeye used to work like easily. Like, you shoot a Deadeye, you have Deadeye on gold, half of your shots when people are contesting you, if they late contesting you, closing out, are going to be good. It used to be, the window used to be so much more open. Here's another clip where somebody's doing the same thing I was doing, showing you guys, and it doesn't work like this. That's an auto contest. That's not a late contest. Late contest is when he's running towards you and then he's jumping at you while you've done already release. So Deadeye is really on a timing, like, schedule type of thing. How late was he closing out, and how fast did you release a shot before his closeout? And what level did you have the Deadeye badge on? And then what 3-point shot did you have? And then what block did he have? And you only can do estimates by just looking at the muscle memory, paying attention to the mechanics, paying attention to how the game is playing out. I'm going to bring out some real Deadeye gameplay, in part to show you guys how it plays out, the type of shots you want to take to make the badge activate. Hit that like, subscribe, positive vibes. I also got a badge ground service. Hit me up, man. Safest. The Instagram right there is down at the bottom to follow. OG Almighty 5. I'll get to you guys fast and easy. Take care of you. Get things going. See y'all later.